regular ass pants.
Hi lovelies, and welcome back to another TikTok video. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strenard and this is Ballistic Gist. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you'll be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. And if you're coming from Belinda Strenard and you're here, you are most welcome. Thank you so much for joining the family. All right, lovelies, let's get into this video. Like, imagine the level at which this kind of people will go just to prove to us that they are actually real and cis and they don't like a particular thing that you own or you have in your body. Like, guys, I was able to come up with this video that I stumbled across on my For You page on TikTok, where this, clay color, actually got this person of color to shave or to cut off his hair, or because he want to change his life, or because he actually want to change his future. Guys, this actually got internet talking. This got a lot of people, especially people of color. When I talk about people of color, I meant black people. So lovelies, I use the term people of color because of, you know what I mean. So guys, this multi-million billionaire decided to, tell this young upcoming, the person to cut off his hair if he wanna go to a dinner with him, if you want to go to a dinner with him, and if he actually want to succeed in life. Guys, this actually got internet talking, especially people of color. Guys, I'm just gonna roll the clip as well as other stitches I was able to put together. Guys, please just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and do not forget to please share this video, subscribe if you've not done that already, like and leave your commentaries. All right, lovelies, let's get into it. But this channel does not support any form of violence. We're just here for educational purposes, guys. All right, lovelies, let's get into it.
All right, imagine having dinner with me, 9-figure entrepreneur, 22 years old. And about 10 minutes ago, I told him I'm gonna take him to dinner if he cuts his hair. This is what he looks like as well. And now I told him I'm gonna coach him to do business for free. Now, if you want me to have a positive influence on your life, and by the way, comment in the bottom. Does he look better before and after? Like, comment, share. I want it. Make sure you share the link. Make sure you follow me. Go to my profile. Click on the Zoom as well. Ahmed, you're 22 years old. We're about to do some deals together. What are you thinking right now?
Excited.
Well, this is what happens. Short-term sacrifice, long-term benefits as well. Do you want to look good or do you want to make a lot of money? Right? After you make a lot of money, you can look however you want because people don't care. If you agree to disagree, follow, like, comment, share. Go to my profile. You will be next. I'll take you under my wing.
I ain't like this at all. I don't know who this guy is, JT Fox, whatever the fuck. Just because you put your 9-figure millionaire means nothing at all. Now, granted, I know he's doing something for his future. It's his future. But for you to sit here and tell him that he don't look good because his hair is like that, who are you to dictate what good looks good? You're not the only person that can open the doorway to being successful. I get you trying to make a point about saying you gotta look good to do this, but he can look good with his locks. He can look good with his natural type of hair, and still none of that makes a difference whether his mind is right for the job or the opportunity or not. Now, I know perception is real, and how you look plays a factor in some things, but this ain't nothing but another, what they call it, colonization tactic. You're really colonizing his mind by doing this. Now, he's gonna get benefits if he, I guess, do business with you and you open the doors for him in certain areas. Now, I'm not knocking none of that, but the fact of that you making him think. Now, I don't know, the brother might be smart to be like, fuck it, it's just hair. Now, it is. He can cut his shit off, then attach them on his back, but excuse me, I just don't like that, man. I don't like that at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna reattach my shit to my head, you know what I'm saying? And I can still be successful and make shit shake, you know what I'm saying? With or without my locks. You know what I'm talking about? But I think that's some bullshit, man.
So you cut your African hair to take a dinner with a rich white guy. Viola Davis once said that just her presence every day is a form of activism. And I feel that much more resolve about wearing my hair natural now. This is an activism for Black liberation to just exist as I am. Not constantly poke and prodded to fit white people's standards. Something that I will always fail at because I'm not white. How do y'all feel? This is a bummer for me.
Nope. You might as well just call him master. Like, where his people at? Like, I'm mad as hell that your daddy let you do that. Come on, man.
This video made me really emotional. Like, hold on. Like, literally, I feel like I want to drop a tear or two. 22 years old. Beautiful hair. Ambitious. And you find someone that tells you, in order to get into this room, in order to be in the space of people of this financial stature, of this level of success, what you have to do first is to cut your hair. 22 years old, I can't even, I'm hurting. Also, in the picture, he has on the same suit and tie. He is who he is regardless of his hair. I hate.
Maybe you could stop perpetuating the stereotype that people of color's hair is unprofessional. Maybe if you're such a good coach, you could have still coached him and became a mentor to him while he still had his locks, and he could definitely go on to be successful. But no, it figures you're continuing that stereotype.
Now, I see all the negative comments. I can already see the negative comments, bro. People say, he sold out, man. He had to cut his hair for the white man and this, that, and the third. Always remember this shit, man. You go out in public, wherever you go, the restaurant, the gym, anywhere, your image matters. Your image matters. The way you dress matters. How can people take you serious if you don't dress age appropriate? I mean, the guy didn't cut his hair to like Caesar level, but it looks great.
This bothers me for a multitude of reasons that I don't even think that you understand. Like, first off, what does his hair got to do with his ability to do business? Like, I don't understand that. And let's say he did cut his hair, right? Okay, that's the thing. So what was the reason for you to have him cut his hair? What is that, to be subservient to you or something? Like, what was that for? And what position, and you had to put him in a position to cut his hair for what? To do business and what? And to mentor him for what? Like, you couldn't do that with him having his hair, as if, was his hair gonna block his ears or something? And was he gonna be not able to fathom or understand like what you were saying or something? Like, what? The only reason I can see for you to cut his hair is to show subservience to you. And I think that that's kind of wild that you can post this type of shit online and say, oh, well, I'll do this for you if you cut your hair, if you just mar yourself, and if you just mark yourself and want to really show me that you really want this entrepreneurial shit, or you really want me as a mentor, then you'll cut your hair, you'll do something. Like, what kind of weirdo shit is that? Like, that doesn't even, what? Like, he couldn't just braid his hair, he couldn't keep his hair. No, he had to get rid of his hair just to have you teach him something, as if what was his hair gonna do? I just want to know, like, what was his hair gonna do? That doesn't make any sense besides show you subservience. And that's ridiculous because he looks young. So what you're doing, in my opinion, is totally predatory, which I think is kind of ridiculous. But what the fuck did his hair have to do with anything? You couldn't just mentor him because you wanted him to cut his hair to have you look at him and say, okay, you're really subservient. You really want to change. You really want to do this. So I'm going to cut your hair to show that you want this. And then like what? Like that's just weird. That's weird. And you know that's weird. And he looks young. He looks like he's really trying to do something with his life, but he doesn't know that he's getting into business with some sort of charlatan. And I think that that's crazy. I don't even have to see your content. The fact that you made this boy cut his hair to have you mentor him? Yeah, dog, you tripping. Yeah, you tripping. I'm not even gonna blame the young man because he looks young as hell. He don't even know. But you foul. That's foul, dude.
I'm currently at work, so I can't really speak as freely as I want to right now, but my God, did this trigger me and make me so upset because that man had to strip his dignity away, look more Eurocentric for this white man in order to get an opportunity. And he's over here smiling like it's funny, it's hee ha ha, when it's disgusting that he even proposed this to this young black man. You have to cut your locks in order to get in a position of power? You have to cut your locks and be more Eurocentric in order to get in any position? I don't think so. I am so tired of them getting away with doing this to our people. And then we trust them. And then we put our faith in them. This man literally cut his locks off to be in this position with this man. And he thinks it's all good. He doesn't think of himself as a devil or anything. He thinks he's helping. It's ridiculous.
Meet JT Fox, a capitalist entrepreneur who thought it was okay to tell a black boy if he cut his locks, he would sit down and have a business meeting with him. You see, this is why when we make it out of the ghetto and the projects, we need to come back and help our own. So they don't think that they have to cut their ether, their power, to sit down with a YT man. What you're seeing here is a form of buck breaking. He wanted a man to cut his hair. That's a form of emasculating him, to show that he has power and dominance over him. And then, only then, he would let him into his community, his country clubs. Whatever he told him he was going to do. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to cut your power off, King. Now see, there's a history here. With YT people being uncomfortable with the way we wear our hair and the way that we look. Why is this not good enough for corporate America? Says who? Now if he was wearing a jersey with a helmet, smacking his skull on the field, his locks would be okay. But because you want him to wear a slave suit with a little bow tie, see, we need to see this as a problem. And he sees this as a problem. That's why JT Fox deleted this video. Yeah. You know you messed up, right?
Okay, I am asking that anyone that want to make a comment, let's be respectful. This is a good conversation. But anyway, I believe this is a billionaire, millionaire. Either way, he got money, and he wants to take this young man under his wings and to take him out to dinner. And to do so, he needed to cut his hair. And so he's asking social media, what do we think? Along with some other stuff, but what do we think? So I wanted to answer it this way. First of all, let me say this. I personally, I'm not even a fan of the locks, and I think I'm pronouncing it right. But I do feel like he looked better with the locks, okay? I really feel like he looked better with the locks. But I'm also old enough and wise enough to know, and I'm trying to be careful how to use the word or the term, so don't be offended. I do understand, number one, I'm not in your tax bracket. Number two, you all may tend to look at our hair a certain way. Now, if he grew his hair based off of looks and, you know, that was a style to him, I get it. Get rid of the hair. Listen, do what you need to do to level up. Now, what you may not think about is if he grew his hair off of religion, off of his heritage, Maybe his family has it. If it was something more than looks, then unfortunately, I think it was sad that he had to cut his hair for you to take him under your wing. Now, I also old enough and wise enough to know that most times when you go and look for a job, or if you leveling up, or you need to rub elbows with people, if you're trying to be at a financial status, we're going to run into you first. Most of the time, you're the one that's behind the desk. You're most of the time, not all the time. So my people, do not come at me. Trust me, I know we out there, but he may have to rub elbows with people that look like you. No offense. Okay, so with that being said, yeah, he could go ahead, do what he needs to do, level up, and then go back and grow his hair. But I just also feel like it's sad because the way you were brought up, the people that was around you, men or women, were allowed to grow their hair, put it in a ponytail, do whatever, and it was acceptable. But for some reason, people that look like you, when you see that on our young man, it comes off in a negative way. And I think it could have been more of a learning experience when you introduce him to your friends, that you can see him besides his hair. You can see who he is, his intelligence, his drive, and maybe use that as a teaching thing. But I understand your people may not want to be taught either. Anyway, listen, I was trying to be respectful, so I might say your people, my people, it is what it is. But no, I do think he looked better with his hair the way it is. I hate that he had to cut his hair for you to mentor him, but at the same time, I would not call him a sellout, because under your post, some people say he's sold out. I would not call him a sellout, because you have to do what you have to do to make it to another level. If your hair has to go, it has to go. Once you make it to a level that you're comfortable with, then you could go back and regrow your hair. But do he look better? Nah, I think he looked better with the hair. Just my opinion.
You are a devil. The devil himself. Only a devil would create an ultimatum for a young black man to cut off his hair to show just how desperate he is to go to a dinner date with you because you have 9 figures. But you know what else is deplorable? The people in your comment section that is saying, oh, he does look better. Oh, that's wonderful. No, it's not wonderful. It's not. Black hair is not a bargaining chip. You cannot prove how bad you want something by cutting off your link to your ancestry. It is deplorable. It is dishonorable. And you are a malignant influence.
I'm really split on this. On one hand, I can't really say nothing to do because I did the same thing 12 years ago when I joined the military. On the other hand, I have a degree in business management and have several finance certifications, and get on here looking the way I look to prove that you do not need to look a certain type of way in order to know the information. What makes it worse is this guy is the guy who told him to do it to learn some information from him. You don't know who this guy JT Fox is? He is renowned in the business industry as being a scammer for selling his BS business courses. Y'all think I'm lying? He has a whole subreddit set up with people talking about all the scams that he has run over the past 15 years. They even have an email set up for his victims. And go look up his businesses on the BBB website and see how many complaints this guy has on all his different businesses. If you want to do something like this, you know, you're grown adults, make your own decision, but don't do this for a guy who's been known as an alleged scammer for the past 15 years.
Boy, y'all should check that video out, man. It's pretty interesting. In that video, a 9-figure, he say he is, I don't know who he is, but a 9-figure entrepreneur says that he is willing to help this young black kid if he cuts his dreadlocks off, right? He'll sit down and have dinner with him, explain to him how to make money and how to do this, that, and the other. If he cuts his dreadlocks off, and the kid agrees to do it. Now, in the comments, people are yelling about how it's racism and all this stuff, and he should have accepted his culture. Hey man, maybe not, you know what I mean? But here's the thing, man. The man is really volunteering his time to the kid. And he said, hey, I'll do it for you if you do this. He ain't forced him to do it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't do any of that stuff. He ain't mandated or anything like that. Stuff wasn't forced. That's just his standard of who he wants to do business with and who he wants to talk to. You know what I mean? He feels like, hey, I'll talk to you if you cut your hair. I ain't gonna talk to you if you got your hair like that. After you make it, he said, after you make your money, you can have your hair any kind of way you want. That's his philosophy. He's a 9-figure dude. You know what I mean? He's the 9-figure man. So, the kid made the decision to cut his hair off, to sit down and talk to the man, and hopefully it ends up as a successful business venture for him. You can't force everybody to accept everything about you. If they don't like it and you don't want to change it, you got the option to walk away. You know what I mean? Or you can cut it or do what the man asks, try to get to your goal and do what you got to do. But everything doesn't require uproar or, you know what I'm saying, victim mindset mentality. Straight up, man. You still got a choice to do what you want to do. All right. Peace.
Like, seriously, lovelies, let's come to think about this. Let's just call a spade a spade. How and what have your hair or the nature of your hair got to do with your profession or the way you live in life or the way you want to succeed in life? Like, how does that, supposed to have a negative or positive impact in your own life? Or, like, seriously, why wouldn't you just tell this young man to go shave his hair, to cut off his hair, or because he feels that he wants to tell him so many things that will make him become a billionaire in future, or because he felt that he is superior and he is a billionaire that ends in 9 figures, and he decided to tell this upcoming 22-year-old to go cut off his hair if he feels that he want to go to a dinner with him, or he want to succeed, or he want to have a better future. And this young guy, what actually baffles me and what actually, hurt me the most is that this young upcoming guy actually went ahead to cut off his hair. He cut off his God-given afro. He cut off his God-given locks, his natural God-given locks, just because he felt that he want to sit down and eat with a billionaire. Like, these people have been oppressing us from the beginning, they've been oppressing us from the end, and they're still continually oppressing us. Like, he's not even someone that is so pure, that is so, like, even if he's the highest billionaire in the whole world. Okay, guys, look at what people are even finding out about this particular guy. This, someone of clay color. He's even a scammer. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, his just description, when I was like, okay, let me see how, successful or rich this guy is to, like, have this influence on this, young guy. I started seeing a lot of things on the internet. People were calling him, people were calling him what sort of name, the way he, and this online, like, he has so many negativity, and he has the right to come tell this young guy how he's gonna live his life. Or because this young guy, he's an upcoming, he feels so intimidated. He was like, he's looking at him as a god and someone that can change his life. So because of this, I'm just gonna shave my God-given. Do you see these locks? Do you see how long it is? Do you know how long it took him to grow those locks? That is almost 20 inches long. Like, do you know how long it takes someone to, that would take you a lifetime to grow? As a natural hair advocate myself, I know how long it took me to grow my God-given natural hair out. Like, I have a 14 inches hair, and I know how long it took me to grow that hair. Like, compared to this guy with these locks, that is almost 30 inches. And he have to cut it off, or because he want to go to dinner with someone that might eventually not even, like, oh gosh. Like, you people should just stop doing this to us. Stop doing this to us. This is 2023. We have grown past that era that you felt that you're superior and all of that. People are moving ahead. People are growing past all of this. Like, you just stop doing this. Guys, just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Do not forget that this channel or page does not support any form of violence. We are just here for educational and purposes. Like, we are here for educational purposes, guys. If you've not subscribed to this channel yet, do your girl a huge favor. I am actually Belinda's trainer, and here is a continuation, and this is Belly's Tips. Share this video, subscribe if you've not done that already, like, leave me your own thought in the comment section, and I will see you lovelies when I upload my next video. And if you have watched up to this extent, thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Don't forget that this channel or page does not support any form of violence. We are just here for educational purposes, guys. So why not share this video, subscribe if you've not done that already, like, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. And I will see you lovelies when I upload my next video.